Người dân phát biểu. Xin mời các bạn theo dõi.
The rules of decorum in any manner that disrupt or otherwise impede of the orderly conduct of the city council meeting. The mayor presiding, which is me, officer, shall issue an official warning, and you may ask to leave the council chambers. I would like to mention that, again, just like any other meetings, there are students, either homeschool or school for summer. They probably attend the meeting, so please refrain from any profanity language at this meeting. I would appreciate for all of that. I would like to thank you very much, so that we can, have the city business to conduct in orderly manner. So with that, I would like to open the oral communication and go ahead and call the first speaker, please.
Go ahead and start with Tim Hogan.
And before he starts, could you identify the two items? I want to make sure we have a fellowship on that. Two close sessions.
Before we go ahead and start, the City Council will recess the session for the following purposes. Pursuant to Government Code Section 54957, public employee performance evaluation for the City Manager, and pursuant to Government Code Section 57957, public employee dismissal of police. Go ahead, Tim.
I hope I misunderstood and will find council plans to honor Christine Godot for her service, not to rake her over coals of false outrage and manufactured beliefs. I find it impossible to believe that you, sir, who voted to approve her as city manager, not once, but each time unanimously, would now question her fitness for the job without having once brought her performance into question in over 2 years. We citizens have invested our faith and hope in Christine Godot based on your good opinion, and she has not disappointed. She is not some monster, and you did not you did not place a poorly qualified person at the helm of our city. This, you know, we are caught in something more than a trap of mindless, petty foolishness. This is an insidious power grab designed to strip you of your authority. Please stand for us by standing for yourself. Our passions diverge, Mr. Mayor. I approach issues from different sides of the same coin. But at heart, I believe we both want what is best for the city. And I truly believe, as you have so often expressed in the past, both by your words and by your votes, that our future is best assured in the hands of this competent city manager, Christine Godot, a woman of honor and integrity with a strong belief in decorum and the rule of law, however foreign those values may be for some to understand. Sadly, this fiasco is already the talk in cities around us. This does not bode well for Westminster, as Ms. Godot is well regarded throughout the county. As we careen towards bankruptcy and council moves to jettison one person who anchors us in reality, I find it maddening that there are those on the council who would cut our bridges. We'll need friends one day, and they will not be there, for we will have proved ourselves untrustworthy. Staff will leave.
After Kenny is Carlos Pereira.
Hello, City Council members. My name is Kenny, and I would like to express my opposition for item number 2, public employee discipline dismissal and release. As a child of Vietnamese refugees, who would I have become without this city? Only here can I see my family's stories and narratives unapologetically catered to and affirmed at every storefront, decision, and event I attend in this city. Only here can I so clearly see through the false promises of assimilation as a one-way ticket to modernity. Attending a predominantly white college helped remind me of the cultural richness of this city. Me and the only 3 other Vietnamese students in my grade constantly have to ground ourselves in our cultural, social, and political Vietnamese identities. We cook, we have food, we co-organize cultural events, we facilitate workshops, on Vietnamese politics and history, and most importantly, we come visit Westminster. There's no better way to experience life than through reclaiming our familial ancestral cultures. I think Vietnamese youth know that better than anyone. So I'm hoping that when you hear us say that dismissing Cornyn would sever this cherished city's future, you are taking us very seriously. Westminster can absolutely not afford to lose the experience, knowledge, and passion someone like Cornyn has. Economic development plans will stall, administrative burdens will increase, the monetary time and energy opportunity costs are incalculable, but perhaps the most serious consequence to this charade will be the erosion in trust that will inevitably follow. No one will move on your priority policies if they don't trust you. No one will campaign with you on your goals if they don't trust you. No one invests time and energy into a person or into a body that they cannot trust. So if you're looking to further your goals, the best way to build up leverage is through building up relationships, not tearing them down. If you do not trust the people, they will become untrustworthy. So please, for the sake of the city, I hope this council agrees to affirm the important work City Manager Cornyn, the rest of the city staff, and everyone in our community does for the city of Westminster. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Carlos Pereira.
You are too here, Megan.
Good afternoon, members of the City Council and Mayor. My name is Carlos Pereira, Executive Director of the Harbor Institute for Immigrant and Economic Justice, and former resident of the City of Westminster. At the core of our organization's vision is to ensure immigrant and refugee communities and families across Orange County can live and thrive in the places where they live. So this issue today is very important to our organization. I'm here to join the many residents of the city and community leaders in opposition of agenda item number 2. What this council majority is doing is attempting to push out City Manager Christine Gordon is nothing short of a power grab and a threat to democracy. City managers serve as an important check and balances to the city council. City managers are in charge of ensuring the city runs as it should and it serves the residents in the city. We have seen how under the leadership of City Manager Gordon, this city has started a path to recovery due to bad governance and policy from previous council majorities. Here's what city managers are not supposed to be: a yes person that puts politicians' self-interest first at the expense of residents of this city. It is very alarming that the council is considering an action today that will further not only break trust with the community and the residents it's supposed to serve, but that it will set a bad precedent on how accountability and transparency should be for this government. You're setting a precedent where a public employee disagrees with you and your political interests, and you will immediately retaliate against your own employees for standing up and speaking for what's best for the city. So we're warning you not to take action today. Orange County is looking at Westminster, and history has proven that city council majorities that tend to fire its employees in retaliation do not do well in the future. So do not continue to put at risk the stability of this city and the well-being of its residents. Thank you.
The next speaker, Laura, with Vincent Tran on deck. Laura, are you in council chambers? Okay, Vincent Tran.
Laura.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. My name is Vincent Tran. I'm the Organizing Director of Get Rise. I come here today to present a petition that we gathered over 50 residents and organizations, including Boat People SOS and South Asian Network. We share the concerns and is in strong opposition to the Councilmember Amy and Vice Mayor Naguan's attempt to dismiss the city manager, Christine Cordon. This petition was gathered and garnered significant support, and it has reflected the deep trust and respect our community holds for the city manager, for his exceptional leadership, unwavering dedication, and contributions to the city of Westminster. Christine has brought strong leadership and guidance to Westminster and has helped steer the city towards a brighter future. We believe the termination of a city manager without just cause undermines the stability and progress we've achieved in this community. The abrupt removal of a competent and experienced city manager jeopardizes ongoing projects and other developments that the city has planned, and the whole process of finding another city manager qualified to do that same job that Christine has done over the past several years is going to be steeply difficult and financially burdensome for the city. Our city manager needs to be a technocrat, someone who knows the ins and outs of the city. And Christine has over nearly 20 years of experience working in city government and has stayed with the city through its most difficult times. And as interim city manager and now as the official city manager. She has experienced and has demonstrated that she understands how the city operates and understands what the community needs and understands what is needed for the city to develop securely. The city has already has someone extremely qualified and demonstrated that experience in running the operations of the city. Firing Christine will only result in the worst financial outcome of the city. And there's no guarantee whoever replaces her will be, one, qualified, two, there's no guarantee that they can actually lead a city government. In addition, the time to recruit someone and train them will be costly in time and money. And how does a city expect to retain and also recruit qualified staff if, at a whim, the city manager, the highest ranking city employee, can be fired at a moment's notice? We cannot stand and should not let the callous decisions of a calculating minority jeopardize the future of Westminster. Mayor Charlie Nguyen, the fate of Westminster and the residents you serve is watching you and expects you to make the right decisions, not to dismiss the city manager and maintain the leadership in the city. I would like to submit the petition that we gathered for the record. Thank you.
The next person. I guess it's my job. I was reminded by the Vice Mayor that we have a policy and we need to be fair to everyone here, that the policy is only allowed to have 8.5 by 11 and has to be on the back row. And therefore, if you have a sign bigger than 8.5 by 11, I'd like to ask you to fold it up, whatever you want to write on there, but fold it up, and it can't be more than 8.5 by 11. I'm looking at you, and I'm asking you to fold up or else you have to remove that from there, because it's not fair for those people who have 8.5 by 11 sign.
I'm okay with it. They're okay with it. Are you scared?
All right, thank you very much. Okay, next speaker, please.
Mike Doe and Tracy Law on staff.
Somebody scare me. Can't believe it. I am old man.
Good evening, council members. My name is Bonnie No. I'm the Policy and Research Analyst at the Harbor Institute for Urban and Economic Justice. My family members live in Westminster, several of whom have signed the petition just submitted. I'm here to express our opposition